and gents, it's the weekend, so let's get into it. Welcome one and all. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, and if you haven't been on this channel before and this is your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. In today's video, we're just going to be talking about the week, the fact that it's now the weekend, and future plans. So where shall we begin? What has everyone got planned? I hope it's good, I hope it's fun. For me, not so much, because I have a fucking toothache. Yes, when you get past a certain age, toothaches tend to ruin your life, you know, ruin your social life, ruin your private life, ruin your sex life and everything in between. TMI, I know, but you know, we're all friends here. So how's everyone's week been? It's been a week of ups and downs for me. Found out that apparently, according to one of the customers at my work, coronavirus doesn't exist. That cool story, bro. Apparently, according to this particular customer, coronavirus is non-existent. It's apparently a myth. It's apparently got something to do with the government. And I know I said in the previous video about social distancing and all that other stuff. And yeah, okay, it's an absolute ball ache that we've got to do it. And it doesn't help that Boris Johnson today even said in a press conference that you know, he wants all businesses to be able to reopen and be able to be safe for their the businesses' customers. So yeah, cool story, bro. That works out in principle, but sorry, on paper, but not in fucking practice. It's like my place of work, for example. You cannot effectively, what's the word? Not treat. That sounds like a patient. You can't effectively deal with a customer or service a customer's needs if you've got to stay 2 meters away. It just doesn't fucking work. It really doesn't. But apparently, in Boris's infinite wisdom, he wants to try and get all small businesses open on the 4th of July. Yeah, you're like, cool, go you. A lot of small businesses will be back into circulation, which is obviously good for the economy and good for the businesses themselves. What it's not going to be so great too is what's going to happen to all the people that are on furlough and they've got no jobs to go back to. Because from what I've read in the newspaper today, about 40%, well, about 30% or thereabouts of people that have been furloughed won't have a job to go back to, which absolutely sucks. Now, what's that going to do for the economy? I have no idea. I'm not a politician and I'm not an economist. I'm just your average Joe on a motorbike talking absolute bollocks. It's all right if you're one of them people that has money or is born into money. You know, if you're one of those people, you know, fucking good luck to you. I was one of those fortunate ones who actually had a job to come back to. My work didn't have to keep my job open. They could have quite easily turned around and said, "Nah, sorry Lee, we're not keeping your job. You're not keeping your job." Blah blah blah. Which I'm quite glad they allow me to keep. But there are quite a few unfortunate souls out there that won't have a job at the end of this. And if they're supposedly going to be looking after, you know, the common man, shall we say, they're not doing a fucking good job of it, in my opinion. It's all well and good putting people on furlough if you can't afford to pay them the normal wages, but to stick them on furlough and then when you know, businesses are able to open, you go, "Oh no, sorry bruv, you ain't got a job anymore." It's like, are you taking the actual piss out of my life right now? I mean, obviously I'm talking from a third person standpoint, do you know what I mean? Look, ma, no hands. But yes, unfortunately, like I said, there are some people who have the misfortune of not being able to go back to work because their employers don't have the necessary funds to pay them. But like I said, that sucks for all those involved, and I do really feel sorry for you guys. Also, I've just had to thank Callum again for the mount. Boy, done good. This guy's an asshole. Here's a question for everyone. How would you feel about me doing some how-to videos, like basic videos on how to ride and what to do in certain situations, and talking about personal experiences and so on? Is that something that you guys would like to see? If it is, stick it in the comments down below, or like this video, or even better, give me a sub. You know, all the support is greatly appreciated, as I always say. If you want to see more how-to videos, like how to ride, how to deal with certain situations on the road, yada yada yada, or if there's any situations that you'd like me to discuss that I've either been through or know someone who has been through, then again, I'll quite happily discuss it if that's what you guys would like to see. And Mr. MTL7, I see him every morning. Also, just going back to Callum and Motomounts, he's been in contact recently saying that he's got a brand new material to test out with regards to the actual mounts themselves. He says this particular material, I'm not sure if he said it's a polymer or some sort of Kevlar composite or something or another, but by all accounts it's a lot stronger than the standard stuff that you see a lot of GoPro mounts and so on made of. So that'll be interesting. There'll be a lot of bits coming through that we will be testing fairly soon. Just on a little side note, my teeth are killing me. If anyone has had the misfortune of having to try and ride with a toothache, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. This shit is not pleasant, I'm telling you. I've had this toothache for 3 days, and no amount of brushing or numbing gel is helping. I mean, for a little while I had this it's like numbing gel made by I can't remember what the name of the company is, but it's the actual product is called Oragel, and it's been doing an amazing job recently. I think I must be becoming immune to it, because my teeth on the right hand side of my face is absolutely fucking killing me. It really fucking is. And if you've had the misfortune of having a toothache and having to ride somewhere, you'll know exactly what I mean. It's just like, you know, I'm talking to you guys now, and yes, okay, it sounds like I'm talking normally, but boy, my jaw and my cheek are swollen as fuck, and I'm trying so hard to, you know, pronunciate my words properly, because right now all I seem to be doing is chewing on my cheek, and it's fucking uncomfortable. Admittedly, once I get moving, because I'm concentrating on riding, the pain goes away. But as soon as I slow down or stop, I have any time to think, fucking hell, my teeth hurt. You know, backache, neckache, arseache, I can live with those things, but toothache, nah, fuck off. It's like, if you're one of those people that have to deal with, you know, if you've got sensitive teeth, you'll know what I mean. This shit is not comfortable. It's not pleasant, and I personally fucking hate it. You know, I do try to look after my teeth as best I can, but enough about me. How is everyone coping with COVID-19? I hope you're not suffering too badly, because we're all in the same boat now. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing alright. And not getting run over by those two tits. I haven't really mentioned my girlfriend, well, my fiance now, much in any of my videos, but this will make you laugh. My fiance was married before she met me, and she was married for six or 8 years, and she was married to quite a nasty piece of work. He was your typical, you know, womanizer, druggy, drunk, typical benefit bump kind of person. You know, the sort of person who you really don't want to hang around with, who's always, you know, the sponge of the group. He had a real thing for painkillers, and this could sound so harsh, and I don't mean it to, but you know what, fuck it, I'm going to say it anyway. Thankfully, he topped himself. He topped himself just about 3.5 years ago, and you know what, it was the best thing he could have done for my missus, because otherwise she would not have met me. But anyway, that's by the by. And there's this video circulating on Facebook at the moment of some blonde bird going absolutely divvy at or batshit crazy, whatever you want to call it, at a black guy waiting for a bus. I kid you not, you've got to see it to believe it. She's properly going off at him, calling him the N-word and a black this and a black that and whatever else. It's like, what is wrong with you? Quite literally, this guy's just waiting for a bus, doing absolutely nothing to no one else, and then she just started a massive tirade of abuse. And it's like, what the actual fuck is going on with this fucking country? But yeah, this woman, I don't know her name, I don't know where she's from. All I know is that she was an ex of my fiance's late husband. And Jesus fucking Christ, what he ever saw in her, I'll never know. Because this woman, I kid you not, I've seen fucking crackheads with better complexions and better looking faces than this woman. No, I lie, I'll go one better. I've seen fucking corpses that look better than this woman. And it's like, I'm not being funny, love, but what are you on? Whatever it is, it's not fucking good for you, I'm telling you. Yeah, this fucking tirade of abuse this poor guy had to deal with. And he hadn't done nothing wrong. Well, from what I could see in the video anyway. Absolutely nothing wrong. And she was going in on him. I kid you not. Literally, dig after dig. It's like, what is wrong with you, woman? Seriously, what is actually fucking wrong with you? There's absolutely no reason to do what she was doing. None whatsoever. But she was going fucking mental. I just want to put it out there now. I am not racist in any way, shape or form. But what she was doing, boy, she gives white people a bad fucking name. I'm not being sorry, but what fucking planet are you on? In what society do you think it's okay to go around calling black people or Asian people names and whatever else? I mean, it doesn't matter about what colour your skin is, where you come from, what your religion is. You know, we should be living in a society where we are not calling people names just because of the colour of their skin or what their beliefs are or whatever else. We shouldn't be doing that in this day and age. We really fucking shouldn't. But this woman, she was going mad at him and there's like no fucking reason for it. It's like, I'm sorry darling, but what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like my missus showed me the video and I was like, she's fucking on something. She is tweaking heavy. Or tweaking hard, whatever you want to fucking call it. But yeah, it's like, what is going on with this fucking world? There was absolutely no need to do the shit that she was doing. But anyway, let's talk about something a bit more entertaining. What have I got in store for this in the near future? We've got an MOT coming up, so unfortunately the bike will be off the road for a little while. Hopefully not too long. I do have a V2 redo, which is basically a retake of the V2 video that I did. Unfortunately not on the V2 itself, but it's a more in-depth thing on the bike itself and my views in a slightly more in-depth detail, I suppose, because there were a lot of things in that video which I wanted to say which I couldn't because I was too busy trying to concentrate on focusing on the bike, because as you can imagine, with the bike not being mine, the last thing I wanted to do was fucking bin it. But yeah, as always, boys and girls, I greatly appreciate the support and the comments and the likes and everything that goes with it. If you like what you see and you want to see more, you know what you gotta do. Smash the like button, tap that notification bell and drop me a sub. Spread the word far and wide. Also, I would just like to thank the people that are currently on my channel as it is, because we have just got to a level of being monetized. We now have 3,700 subscribers, so that is fucking epic in itself. So thank you everyone who's decided to get involved. It means a lot. But for now, boys and girls, make sure you look after each other, look after yourselves, stay safe on the road, stay away from COVID-19. This is Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, saying adios.